Stuart, move up a little. Thank you, sir. Cool. Go ahead, boys. So, this is the final race of the day, guys. The VTA main.
Be nice, boys. Be nice.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Let's get in front of the driver's stand before we do anything aggressive. You guys got 8 minutes. We're doing a full 8-minute A-main today for this. It was requested by a couple people. And that's the way that it goes at most big races. So, we're going to get it going, guys. VTA Doom at the Den. VTA A-main, guys, on the tone. Oh, serves himself up right at the beginning. Flips it over. He gets court-martialed. So now Arthur to the 2, then the Gravedigger to the 3. Long race. That's exactly what I was going to say. David Constant gets out by himself. Arthur makes a small mistake. Then Eric, the Gravedigger, to the 3, and Jeff. Jeff said he wasn't going to do good in qualifying because all the fast guys were in the other heat, but here he is right in the 4th spot. His front end's not dragging anymore either. Jimmy Griffiths has got to get by him quick. It looks like Jimmy's a little bit faster. And then we've got Nick. Be careful with each other, guys. 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th all on the back straightaway. Stewart's all the way up to the 6th spot. Watch the end of the straightaway, guys. It's clear now. 1 and 2 by themselves going across the line. That's David and Arthur. Both of them go 10-3 that time. Then it's Eric, Nick, Jimmy, Jeff, Andrew, and Stewart. Fast lap of the race is a 10-2 by Arthur. 1 and 2 onto the back straightaway right now. That's David and Arthur. Wow, David's got some motor. We are going to check the top 3 for this race. I'm going to check for Blinky and for ride height. I'm going to take a look at your tires too. Wow. David doing a great job getting through traffic. They're right behind Stewart now. The white cars are leader. Orange, black, and white is the 2. Once again, guys, I am going to check the top 3 in this race once we're over. I'm going to check your ride height, your tires, and your car to make sure it's in Blinky. There are 1 and 2 through the left side. 3rd place is Eric. That's the Gravedigger car. And Nick. Right there with them. Keep your passes clean, guys. Jeff is in the 5. That's the all-white Camaro. 1 and 2 through the front side. Arthur's right behind him in the 2. Coming up on Jeff, you're 1 and 2. Arthur finally makes a little mistake. He's right there with David still. 3 minutes. Coming up on 3 minutes down. David goes 10.044 last time by. 10.4 for Arthur. 10.3 for Nick. Your top 3. Then 10.7 for Eric. Stewart right behind Jeff, trying to pass him for your 5th and 6th spot. Nick gets it wrong in the 3 spot. Eric going to get by him. That's in traffic. Thank you, Mr. Andrew, for letting them go. 3rd and 4th through the center. Be careful with each other, guys. That's Nick trying to get by Eric. 1 and 2 going on to the back straight. Andrew, that's 1st behind you. And 2nd's right there with him. Thank you. So Arthur's going to have to wait for Dave to make a mistake and hope it happens. Oh man, Jeff and Stewart battling it out right now. There's 3 pairs of battles going on right now, and Stewart just made it by for 5th place on Jeff. David and Arthur are the 1 and 2 right now. Arthur's got to take a breath. Just like Sal just said, Eric, that's your 1 and 2 behind you, but David just did the same thing, and now they're front to back, going down the back straightaway, and they're coming up on Eric, which is 3rd place. 3rd place now. Oh, David makes a mistake, corner. That's the first mistake like that David's made all day, so now the orange, black, and white's your leader, guys. He's coming up on Jeff. They've got Eric in between them, too, and Arthur's got enough room that he can breathe. 2.715 is the difference in seconds between Arthur, who's coming to the front side. Stewart and Jeff get it wrong, and Eric is in the 4th spot. So the green and black is your 4th spot. Jeff is your 5th spot. So what you guys need to know is the orange, black, and white's your leader, and the white with the blue stripe is the 2. Oh man, that was a serve up, but that was a loud car, so I'm going to let it go. He moved him out of the way, that's for sure. Eric, that's your leader. I'd let him go. Going off of what just happened in the last lap car. Thank you.
Crashed so bad.
So your leader is Arthur Knight. He went 10-4 last time by, 10-2 before that, 10-1 before that. David Constant went 10-2, 10-6, 10-7. So he's got to put a little pace to his car, and he just did it that time. That's going to be his fastest lap around, 10 flat. 10.044, his fast lap of the race. I called that one. Arthur Knight, though, is running away. He gets by Jeff, and he's going to come up on Nick next. Nick is in your third spot, behind Arthur and Dave. 3 minutes left to go, 5 down, 3 to go.
Big tumble into the wall.
The top 3 is Arthur, David, and Nick here at the VTA Deal with the Den. Stewart rolls it over. He's got the leader behind him now. Thank you, Stewart. The distance between the 1 and 2 right now is all the way up to 5.5 seconds. David Constant's going to have to put in some work right here and hope that something happens to Arthur. Arthur's got to do the opposite. He's got to crank it back to 85% and be patient with traffic. He's coming up on Nick next. Oh, Arthur makes a mistake and almost rolls it over right there. And here comes Dave. He's already shortened it up, I can tell. Arthur with another mistake right there. He has an 11.4, so Dave's going to chop some time off right here. He goes 10.4, so now it's 3.3. Dave Constant's doing what he needs to do. He's going to come up on 2 lap cars. Arthur's coming up on Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew got out of the way before he even said his name. 2 minutes left to go. Arthur, David, Nick, your top 3. Stewart gets in the wall. Jeff, you got the second place coming up on you.
Yeah. Stewart.
Arthur is your leader. Jeff, that's your second place. Eric Bullock is the 4th place, guys. Coming up behind Stewart, that's your 4th place, Stewart. Thank you. Once again, guys, I'm going to take the top 3 after this. For your ride height, your blinky, and your tires. Minute 15 seconds left to go. Jeff makes a little mistake in the center. Him and Stewart are going to go side to side now. Oh, Stewart putting the pass on him. Good job, Nick, getting through traffic right there. Arthur is your leader, guys. Coming up on Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. We're going to see Jeff next. David making up some time through this part of the track. He's got it down to 3.3. Arthur trying to get through Stewart right here and Jeff. Thank you, guys. You got the leader behind you, Stewart. Thank you. 40 seconds left, 40 seconds. Good job by Arthur. Getting through traffic and trying to do the best I can at calling it. David Constant through the front side. Stewart, that's second place behind you. Arthur gets on the straightaway, and here comes David on the straightaway. 2.8 now the separation, but Arthur's got enough time. It's looking like 30 seconds left to go. David chops it down. 2.6. So 2/10 that lap around. Arthur's got some room and so does David, so this is all about them now. Jeff, that's second place. Thank you, Jeff. So 15 seconds left to go and they both made it through traffic. We're going to see what happens. Arthur gets over and so does David, so this is the last lap for both of them. 10.7 to a 10.5, mixing the 3, then Eric, Jeff, Andrew, and Stewart. 3, 2, and 1. They both make it across. Last lap. Everybody with across the line are going to be done. So Arthur Knight going to come to the VTA room at the den and take the win. David Constant in the 2, then Nick, Eric, Jeff, Andrew, and Stewart. You guys are all done.
The race is completed.
So Arthur Knight going to come to the VTA room at the den and take the win. Dave Constant going to finish second on the podium, and Nick going to take third. So we're going to get podiums and plaques now, guys. So meet us over by the podium on the off-road side, and we'll get you guys your plaques. We're going to take pictures right now. If you guys were put on the podium in your class, meet us over there. Arthur, David, and Nick was our podium in that one.